Oil pan changes. Applications 1979-1991 W460/W461 OM617 a turbocharged. The year 1976 saw the engine adapted to use a turbocharger. This 190 PS, 140 kilowatts, 187 HP, OM617L was fitted to the C111IID test vehicle, and set 16 world land speed and endurance records at the Nardo test facility in Italy. In 1978 the engine was upgraded again to 230 PS, 169 kilowatts, 227 HP, and installed in the C111IID and broke 9 further records. 4. Modifications for production engines included oil squirters to cool the underneath of the pistons, pistons with oil passages, stronger connecting rods, sodium-filled valve stems and a stronger nitride-hardened crankshaft. Also an uprated oil pump with separate chain drive was fitted as the turbocharger lubrication required higher flow. Bosch MW injection pumps were calibrated for greater fuel output and fitted with an older device which prevented overfueling until the turbocharger had begun to provide boost pressure. Pencil glow plugs were provided on all OM617 engines. OM617.950 in 1978. The OM617.950 was mated with the Mercedes-Benz W116 to produce the North American market only 300 SD, the world's first production turbo-diesel sedan. These engines predated the introduction of tighter emissions laws, so were not fitted with EGR. Power originally was 111 PS, 82 kilowatt, 109 HP, at 4,200 RPM, torque 228 Nm, 168 pound-foot, at 2,400 RPM. From October 1979, 121 PS, 89 kilowatt, 119 HP, at 4,350 RPM, torque 230 Nm, 170 pound-foot, at 2,400 RPM. 5. Applications 1978-1980 300 SD turbo. OM617.951 The .951 was introduced for 1981 and displaced 3.0 L, 2,998 cc, using a 90.9 mm 92.4 mm, 3.58 in 3.64 in, bore and stroke. Power originally was 121 PS, 89 kilowatts, 119 HP, at 4,350 RPM, torque 230 Nm, 170 pound-foot, at 2,400 RPM. From August 1984, 125 PS, 92 kilowatts, 123 HP, at 4,350 RPM, torque 250 Nm, 184 pound-foot, at 2,400 RPM. 6. Vehicles sold to the North American market had EGR equipment fitted. Applications 1981-1985 300 SD Turbo, 1981 300 TD Turbo. OM617.952 The .952 is identical to the .951 apart from minor changes to fit the North American 123 chassis. It weighs also fitted to the European market W123 wagon, the 300 TD. This was the only turbocharged OM617 fitted to a European W123. Power originally was 121 PS, 89 kilowatts, 119 HP, at 4,350 RPM, torque 230 Nm, 170 pound-foot, at 2,400 rpm. From October 1982, 125 PS, 92 kilowatts, 123 HP, at 4,350 rpm, torque 250 Nm, 184 pound-foot, at 2,400 rpm. 7. Vehicles sold to the North American market had EGR equipment fitted. Applications 1981-1985 300D Turbo North American. 1981 to 1985 300 CD Turbo North American. 1982 to 1985 300 TD Turbo.
Yes, I have to write again that this engine is made to the Mercedes-Benz W123 300 TD Turbo and October 1982, so that should be 1983, 84, 85 300 TD Turbo. Would be an old Mercedes like this one, but probably they're not easy to get. So that's not just the Mercedes, what cars you have. I should think what kind of engine I like to have inside and spend many $1,000. Could be this one. So let's write it down. Yes, Mercedes-Benz. Well, that should be a good engine, I think. It even have a turbo. Probably you cannot just get it in Denmark. Let's write the model name. That's 1982, 1985, 300 TD Turbo W123 and October 1900 123 horsepower. Yes, 119 HP. Could be a car like that with this engine. 1900 and 1983 300 TD Turbo. Could be a car like that. So let's write it down. 1983 300 TD Turbo or 85 of course. Be a old car like that. 1983 to or 84, 85 300 TD Turbo. That's the engine there. I don't know, but now I did write it down, so I maybe remember if I see a second-hand Mercedes, I know it should be a 300D or 300 TD Turbo. Let's finish and upload.
Military Hagland BV206 Van OM617 by AMG. While many people believe the 2001 to 2004 Mercedes-Benz C30 CDI AMG was the first and so far only diesel model built in a Fouterback, the 1989 AMG MB100D begs to differ. Just 2 years after Infamous Hammer hit the scene, AMG turned its attention towards Benz's Spanish-made workhorse. AM offered an upgraded diesel both in 2.4, OM616, or 3.0-litre form, OM617, tuned to give the light van 98 or 127 horsepower, mostly thanks to a new sequential turbocharger. The extra craft came in handy considering the weight penalty of rich leathers and television sets. 8. Applications 1989 MB100D AMG 3.0. See also. List of Mercedes-Benz engines. References.
Good. 31 minutes. Let's close this one. Then I'll read about this one, next one. And I'll just use my list there. Let's delete it, so actually to finish all the sentences there. So finish all these 5 engines, and have to remember the last video is 2 parts. Good. So let's just continue charging the camcorder.